Biafra, superstars, media.
This kind of nonsense, this kind of abomination, they now commit both home and abroad. You can't do that. All this nonsense, rubbish, now happening in social media can never happen. Because Obatobia is a man of love. Obatobia is a man. All this nonsense, rubbish, now happening in social media can never happen. Because Obatobia is a man of love. Obatobia is a man and I like this.
We know that.
Obatobia is not a divide and rule like idiot you are.
Hey,
no. So yes, of course, it can never happen. All this rubbish can never happen. And with time, all this your madness will stop very soon. Just to profit a maximum. The man not here see where profit here, or French can last. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your maximum. Because this your enjoyment will stop very soon. I promise you. Because everything will stop. It can never last too. The only thing that lasts, if Joe don't last.
Chica.
Never. I'm back in the social media. You met a Joe, you told you Joe, you get a before. I want to have an answer. On a social media, can be on a life. And I'm choosing my child, I see body Chica. We go whenever. Oh, I can be so come way or couldn't even know to let them know fatigue. I can't go Biana, done them and they get a kind of warm to up. He can't whenever. One woman after up and up, cake or yard.
Chica.
Now they get this woman.
Well, and there, my people, how on a day. The mad woman is let loose again in the market square. As the saying goes, when a mad woman is dancing in the market, everybody is laughing apart from the family. The siblings, the parents are always in tears. At this point, we have a medicine for the madness of this woman called Adadiolamma. My only anger is those who claim they are sane, those who claim they have their sanity intact, those who say they love Ada, they believe in Ada. Ada does not tell lies as they claim. Today, we have a response for Ada's madness. Fellow Biafrans, I present to you our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, as she skillfully puts Ada in her place. If you're ready, listen to our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, as she speaks about the so-called individuals, those miscreants, those that went to Finland to disgrace themselves. If you're ready, please listen to our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Thank you. Put your hands together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. The Prime Minister says they always insult people that are better than them. Always remember that. They always go after those that are better than them. The Prime Minister said that. They always say that. That's all you need to know. He knows all of them very well, regardless of what they pretend to do, regardless of what they try to do. Those words by our PM, Simon Ekpa, that they go after those that are better than them in this struggle. Always remember that. That's what they do. They can pretend all they do. And I tell Biafrans, if the Prime Minister was around, some of these criminals, they won't be doing what that's why I keep saying they have, to start with, they have no basis to be doing what they're doing. They have no basis to be doing what they're doing. But because they've looked around and they didn't see the PM, they think they can come out and play a holier than thou attitude. Some of them, the Prime Minister have spiritually suspended all of them. I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. For an ingrate to come out and be insulting Sister Leone, that tells you how low some of these individuals can go. They can't match her, not in money, not in intelligence, nothing, no comparison, but they derive pleasure in insulting those that are better than them. The Prime Minister said that. The survival whistle, they have no clue because they are ignorant. Because again, when we say people are people are mediocres and they are illiterates, some of them they pick offense. Our mothers, our parents, they didn't go to like college. Some of them, they didn't go to college, but they have what is called wisdom, common sense, knowing those that are better than you. The Prime Minister says that they go after those that are better than them because they have nothing to offer. We give them content. Some of them, if they don't call me in their program, they will never get viewership. I give many of them content. Until they call my name, people are not going to watch their programs. They do not understand the power of whistle. And I keep telling people, just like when you go to Israel, an average house in Israel, they have a bunker, what we call a bunker, where they will always slide in. Because of the history, we must do things that are peculiar to our people, peculiar to our history. When you go to Israel, once they hear that sound, most of them, they go into those bunkers. An average home in Israel has a bunker because of their history, how people attack them. That is why they decided that most of the homes in Israel, they have bunkers. So that when the enemies come to attack them, and once they hear that sound, all of them, they'll go into those underground bunkers to protect them, to live. So when we've chosen the whistle as our survival mode from the terrorists that are reintegrated by the Nigerian state, pushed into our land, some of these illiterates, they can never comprehend, they can never understand that because their intelligence can never go to that level. And I tell people, this United States of Biafra, at this time, it doesn't need any mediocre. You must be very high skilled. You must think outside the box for us to defeat our terrorist enemies sent by the Nigerian state. Some of them do not have the capacity to do that. And you begin to wonder, how do you help them? If you are a Biafran and you don't know what to do anymore, please shut your mouth and just go home and rest. Allow people now that have what it takes to protect and defend Biafra, allow them to do the job. The phase we are right now is not a phase for mediocres. It's not for Ndio Timpu. It's not for all these Bazabuza people. Phase I know now, but a highly skilled phase. But let me tell you, the Fulanese, they are smart. Some of their kids are very, very intelligent. So we need Biafrans that have a higher skill, higher intelligence to be able to defeat them. Not the crowd of all these people that they are just pitiful set of people, very pitiful set of individuals making noise on the social media. Those are not the people that will, this last battle in Biafra, this last battle, it's not those kind of people. So again, I thank you, Sister Olewune, a wonderful sister. We respect you. We respect your profession. Biafra respects what you bring to the table. Some of the things you've done, these individuals that talk about you in the next 50 years, they can never attain to that level. Never. But we know what you bring to the table, financially, morally, spiritually. And when you look at these individuals that make, some of them, if you ask them to even give you like $300 every month for this restoration, they don't have it. They can't provide it. These are mediocres that are poverty-stricken. Some of these media people that follow them and make noise to even put $200 a month to this restoration, they don't have it. It's not as if they have, they don't want to give, they don't have it. And they can challenge people that produce $500, $1,000, $2,000 monthly to the restoration of Biafra. When we, on most occasions, when we want to, like when we're going to Finland, these criminals like Sonia Akparawa, they have to beg Odogu to give them tickets, hotel, everything free. And Odogu gives them because Odogu knows they don't have it. He gives it to them free of charge. They will give them ticket free. They will give them hotel free. Everything free. Because Odogu know they are poverty-stricken individuals. But they will come out and be making noise. Oh, we are the Biafra. They have no penny. They are poverty-ridden individuals. All of them. Put all of them together. They don't have the money. They don't bring the money. They don't bring the intelligence. Nothing except noise. Noise. That is why we've always said the final push to protect Biafra can never be done by poverty-stricken individuals. Because these Southeast and South governors, they bribe them. Once they offer them some peanuts, they will change. That's all they do. They change based on who is talking to them. Like the foolish one that was saying, oh, that they would do this. She went to Finland and after disgracing herself, she came out to say, oh, that the people that have rescheduled another day for marching, initially she said she would never support them. In the same month, she said, oh, she will support them. How do you, Biafran, trust people that eat from the two sides of their mouth? We don't need them. Those are not the people we need in this final push. And it's okay for them to just keep quiet. And that's what I keep telling people. It's okay to keep quiet. The part you've played in the restoration of Biafra has been recognized.
Yes.
It has been recognized. But at this stage, most of them fall short. They do not have what it takes. They do not have the capacity. They do not have the intelligence. I can't believe we are a primary 5 person or a school start holder is trying to tell a doctorate degree person on how or what to do. There's just so much they don't have. But in leadership, in skills, in training, in so many people, that's what most of them they have. They don't have it. So again, thank you so much, Sister Lewunde, for that increase in your donation.
Thank you. Again, a tutu hand. No, the tutu. This one. Thank you.
DPM, please, when you are mentioning Odogu, you try to differentiate it so that they will know they think you are talking of Odogu.
I will.
Thank you.
When I tell people that the problem that Nigeria had is when you have people like Buhari, ex-Nigerian president, people that do not have the intelligence ruling Nigeria. That is part of the problem. That is why a country that was once beautiful has been destroyed to the point that it is, at this point, a failed state. There is no two ways about that. When you have people who do not understand humanity, who do not have the leadership skills, who do not understand building people requires a lot of skill. It is not about who you hate or who you like. Because some of those that do those things, like those that sold our leader Nnamdi Kanu, they think it's about Nnamdi Kanu. That was how they planned it. They planned with Kenya. In every plot to destroy the restoration of Biafra, you must know there are Biafrans inside that plot. There must be. It's not whether it is. They exist inside that plot.
That's right.
There are Biafrans existing inside that plot. For us, those that are distracting us right now to secure our land, there are Biafrans inside there that are part of the plot. That's what you have to know. It is left for you to look around and pick them out and keep them where they need to be.
Trash can.
Always, always, trust me. They will always be there. So just be on the lookout for them. Thank you so much.
Wow. Let's continue.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you for that clarification. And they will always bow.
Yeah, Biafra, Biafra. Yeah, Superstar Media. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra. I wanna know. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. I wanna know. We going back to the land. We going back to the motherland. Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land.